A new series came out on Prime Video this past week. We're going to talk about it in a roundabout way, not trying to drop mad spoilers because some of you haven't watched all of it. And yeah. So them stars
Ashley Thomas.
Ashley Thomas. I was going to call him Ashley Waters, you know.
And
Bashi.
Deborah. Oh, is it a Kinde or something?
Yeah, Deborah Ayoinde. Ayoinde.
Very tidy indeed.
Yeah, I followed her on the socials just so we can make sure when we
get more information for the
and we can tag them in our posts.
Oh, okay.
Of course, that makes sense.
Makes sense. Come on, it makes sense, man.
Come on, professional. We're professional out here.
See me? I need to know. All right, what are you not thinking of this series?
It just makes my body feel cold, man.
It's just crazy. There's a lot of stuff happening. I was just like,
It's extreme in every sense of the word of extreme. It's extreme in one area and extreme in another area. Do you know what I mean? So it's just two extremes, and which leaves it can leave it a bit unbalanced in other areas, if that makes sense.
See, I'm only halfway through, and I still don't know what's going on. Like I mean, obviously in the obvious part of it, like you can see that it's not really spoilers, but obviously like black people moving to a white neighborhood. There's that issue, but the other part of it, I'm like, I don't know why this is happening yet, and it's just like messing with my head, man.
So you had a black family moves from North Carolina to Los Angeles, Compton, in 1953, and basically they're having to deal with all of this stuff, which is basically 10 days. It's the first 10 days since they move in, and they move into a house which, when they originally go to sign the paperwork, says that nobody of black blood should be able to live here. The woman says, "Oh no, don't worry about that. The world has moved on from that." And this is your house, basically. And he is a engineer that has just won they work for an organization that's just won a contract with the Pentagon.
Correct.
Yeah. And it's just about how they kind of commandeer this world, basically. Yeah, I'll let you not talk about it before I kind of talk about how much I...
Yeah, obviously, I know. Obviously, so they move into the house. You know, obviously they get attention when all the neighbors come out. I'll be like, what the hell? Do you know what I mean?
But you know when the neighbors are like really excited to say, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have a new neighbor."
Yeah.
You know, and then when all the girls went to the main girls, I forgot her name. I can't remember her name.
Betty, yeah.
Betty. And the phone was ringing, and everyone's looking at the window. She went to the phone, and she got put up the phone. She's like, "Calm down. What's wrong? What's wrong? Your new neighbor's a nigger." And you see her face, and she put the phone down, and then I open the door and thinking, she's black. They're black.
Their worst nightmare. Worst nightmare. The whole street was up in arms.
Different type of warring. Different type.
Trust me.
I swear, this is the first I've noticed. Like you notice a lot of programs or movies are coming out of late that obviously talk a lot about race, towards black people. And it's like, okay, but this one really
hit home.
I don't know why, but I think, and it's not even I think it's just the background conversations that people are having about black people, just the fact that you know what, this is what's going to happen. They're going to be like, oh, I really like it here. They're going to tell their friends, their cousins, and next thing you know that they're going to all move in, and even the whole. Just the whole housing conversation around it. I actually found that really interesting, actually. It's deep, but it was interesting how you've got all these red, green zones and everything representing which ethnicity. I thought, my gosh, man, this is and I suppose, you're always going to get people, I guess, probably going a little bit off topic, but you're always going to get people when black people deal with racism, look, just get over it. We've moved on now and freaking... No, man, we've been proper suffering for many decades,
That's what I'm saying. 100%, bro.
And you can't just repair it
overnight.
Even that clause that they put in the contract, no person of Negro blood can own this house. It's It's mad, man.
That is deep. It is very deep. It is very deep.
Yeah.
I totally agree with you, when you say that. Because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, we are the most forgiving race ever, you know. Black people, we're the most forgiving race, you know. Like what we went through, and we're still like, able to smile and embrace other race, and you know what I mean. Like it's mad, bro. It's mad.
And, you know, like,
When you keep it.
yeah,
I don't. Sorry, I was just gonna say I don't think we've forgiven. We haven't forgiven.
you know, I suppose there's always going to be you have to kind of move on with to make our lives better and all that stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's not saying we have to just be angry and all that stuff. But again, it's one of these things. Like, I suppose when other races are like, look, just or even some black people themselves, like, let's just get over it because they haven't lived those. Like, I suppose some black people have been quite fortunate in their lives as well. But when you kind of because when I look at things like that, I'm just like, wow, man, this is deep. Like, this is deep. You just live, like, you expect to live in a neighborhood. You're like getting a new house should be one of the most exciting things in your life, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nice house as well, you know, and you're just getting all of that, bro. Getting all that.
This is the 50s. My mom was born in like
it's mad.
times.
Yeah,
it's mad.
It's mad.
Sorry, go on.
No, I was just saying, like, even like, my mom was born in the 50s and she came here in about like late 60s, mid 60s or something. So wonder what they're experiencing. But yeah, go on, Rich.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think it was in the first episode where obviously they move in and all the women bought all the tables, the radios, and sat in front of the house and just had the tea, watching the house, playing their music. I don't know what radio station that is, but they're playing some racist music. Yeah, but they were just like watching it, and it's like she must be thinking, what is going on? Can I hate black people that much?
But it's also the unknown, isn't it? They're hating. Remember that, like, everything they do, it's about stereotypes or misconceptions that they may have heard. So, these guys they're strong like lions. They're strong like gorillas.
They go like apes. He goes,
they're apes. Like, do you know what I mean? Like that.
I'm not gonna fight. That was funny. That was funny.
Like in their heads, you got to remember, like, these are people that you don't come across normally or whatever. You haven't come across. So in your head, you only ever think of, like, this is what a man says, so this one must be like.
It's true, you know.
Yeah.
Perceptions, isn't it?
Yeah, until they get to know them, do you know what I mean? And they get to know the different characters, like, you might say, oh, actually, they're all right. But for me, I'm gonna be honest with you, yeah. You don't know, horror is not really my genre, yeah. And there's a reason, because I don't like to delve in the kind of dark arts almost, yeah, like the Obeism, the Conjuring, all of that kind of stuff. I'm allow it, yeah. For me, yeah, I'm God bless you in it. But while I think it's amazing that we can venture into new genres and all the rest of it, I'm sick and tired of it now, yeah. I don't like this black trauma shit, to be honest, bruv. It's too much. Like, emotively, it's too much. Like, watching them, like, seeing all of the stuff, like, it's just, for me, it's just repeated trauma, man. Like, it's just like, I'm watching it, I'm like, bruv, this is too much.
You know, it makes it worse. It actually happened.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. I just feel like I'm reliving mad trauma, bruv.
Is this part of a true story or some sort?
No, but
okay.
It seems
of the times, isn't it?
At the times that was happening. You know what I mean?
Do you know what I mean? People burning at the stake, all of this kind of shit. Do you know what I mean? It's too much, man. Like, I sometimes just want to watch something bloody happy, bruv. Like, I wouldn't care if I was watching Boys in the Hood Part 2 with man shooting off each other. No, Boys in the Hood.
Black Lightning, I said.
Like, even Black Lightning, just something that's going to make me feel like there's black people in a TV program. It's just a different program. Where's Love and Basketball 45? Yeah. Where's something that shows normal people again? Yeah. Like this, like, and the thing is, this isn't like Lovecraft Country, because Lovecraft had, like, realism.
It was an adventure.
It was an adventure, but also it then also had some supernatural alien shit. Yeah. So, like, it in one aspect, it kind of took
fantasy.
my mind.
It was fantasy.
Yeah. Where this one, okay, yes, there are a lot of things here that are a bit, that doesn't make sense, yeah. But, like, even like the blackface, all of those kind of things, yeah, and the different kind of beings.
I don't think they've gone there yet, but yeah.
No, oh, sorry, that's why I just tried to go over it very quickly. Like, no, I'm talking about, but I'm sure that was in one of the early episodes.
I think episode 5.
I think I saw that bit.
I'm not going to go into too much detail about it, but like that, you know, like, that's all real, innit?
Yeah.
Like they were really around.
But that's the thing about this film. This stuff about this series. Like, so we spoke about the racism, but now this is other dark side.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is the horror part of the series.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And even at one point, I felt sorry for Betty. Because I think she went to go and see her dad.
Yeah.
It was her dad, right?
Dad,
To go and see and ask him for money, and he said, "You're going to stay. Like, I've really missed you." It's like, so her dad was
that scene creeped the hell out of me.
I think they're trying to say she used to be abused.
Even the way they made her face look, the camera angles, it was just swaying. Like I thought, no man, this is chilling.
Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. Like, and even though, like I said, the race thing. Like there was that. I don't know if you've seen the first episode of The Covenant, Merv. That for me, that is a deep episode. You know, with the song. What was the song they were singing at the beginning?
Yeah.
Have you seen the second part where they start singing that song? I don't know if you've seen.
I've only seen up to episode 5,
and I can't remember if it's episode 5 yet. With the baby brother.
Yeah, I've seen the one in the baby brother.
Bruv, that is
the part one.
Yeah, bruv, that is mad. Like, bruv,
that's some triggering stuff in that.
That's what I'm saying. For me, it was triggering me. Like I wanted to fight. It was triggering. Like how they would a cat in a sack. A cat. No, Dre. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
I mean, without spoiling it. Yeah, without spoiling it.
It's a lot.
I am actually really shocked that they even got that greenlit.
I know.
Like, it's deep. Like very deep.
Very, very graphic. It was that.
Yeah. Bruv, I just thought I was watching a program supporting my brother Bashi, bruv. You know the ones there. Black boys. I thought that was what gave me. I was trying to celebrate black cinema, bruv. Yeah. Them is definitely not for everybody to watch. It's definitely not for everybody to watch.
No.
Know that you can get triggered at different things.
Yeah.
And at times it is a hard watch. And it was like after third episode, I think I phoned Kel. I said, nah, Kel, I might just allow it, you know. Like I didn't get into it. I said I might just allow it. I persevered. I got into it. I said, okay, now it's getting too much. But it wasn't for me. It wasn't scary. Like I'm going to start jumping. Like and I need to get a cushion and stuff. But for me, it was definitely there were parts that was very horrifying.
Yeah, and I think to be fair, I'm kind of lost. I'm watching it and I'm thinking there's so much stuff going on, but I want to get to the point why what's happening. That makes sense.
There is an episode where that happens.
Okay.
Yeah. It's episode 9. Episode 9.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong. There are some parts that are just a bit. Okay. You know what? The co-stars, their stories are a bit weak. They're just there for their sake. Do you know what I mean? Like the whole Betty and the husband, like no one really knows what's going on there, and then.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys have got. I can't remember what you guys have seen or not, so I can't really go into it. But yeah, it's a bit lackluster in a lot of storylines.
You know the thing with the husband. So the husband can't have children, and that's why she's been speaking to that guy to
the milkman, isn't it?
Huh?
Or the milkman?
Yeah, he's the milkman. Yeah. Speaking to him, and I think she wants to get pregnant by him. I don't know. I didn't know I wasn't too sure.
Yeah.
I do like Betty's character. Well, Betty as an actress as well, because she was in. I don't know if any of you watched a program called The Newsroom.
No, I think the only thing I've seen her in is in Picard.
Okay, yeah. So I knew her from The Newsroom.
Yeah,
so
and she's in American Horror Stories as well.
Yeah.
So and there were some actors and actresses that was in this. Do you know what I mean? Like, and I thought, okay, cool. But yeah, for me. Definitely, I think it's one to watch, but watch with an open mind.
Yeah. No, you don't watch with an open mind. You can watch it, but just know that you will be triggered.
Yeah.
More than a few times.
Yeah.
What do you think of Bashi's acting performance?
I liked it, though. I think he's got a lot better than before.
Do you know what?
Personally.
I was so like, the thing is, when I saw his face, I thought, I know this guy's face, isn't it? I know I've seen him in things, but I just couldn't remember. And it's only as you guys have said that now, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, that's him. Like, so
yeah,
I'm just convinced he's an American person. You know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah.
his performance so far is really good.
Yeah, no, I definitely think it's good. Yeah.
Yeah, and what they're making him do as well. So it's not even just like just doing some normal acting. He's just having to do some real, like, obviously going through some traumatic stuff as well.
Yeah. What about you, Rich? What do you think of it?
Yeah, do you know what? I think he's all right, but I don't think he has a much of an acting role as much as I thought. I know he's obviously the husband and everything, but the wife has much more of a. She's doing more of the acting. She's more involved than what he is.
You will see more of it. Trust me. You'll see more of it.
You know, I think so far from what I've seen with him as well, he's what's the word? He's doing more physical acting.
Yeah,
You know what I mean, which is a skill to do, because if you don't have much lines to work with, but you're doing things physically to convey, like, he's doing really good at that.
Yeah.
He is, and I think, like I said, when people talk of Bashi, and like, I mean, people know Bashi from when he went Brits school and all the rest of it. He is very much like a method actor, and he kind of gets himself really delved into the role almost. And I remember that even when he was on Top Boy, like they were saying, like when Bashi was doing it, like you couldn't talk to him. Like Bashi would come there and he's in character. Like you say, well, go on, like man's screwing you because in the series you're his op. So he really gets into it, kind of thing. And I think he did an amazing job. And also Deborah, you know she's British as well, isn't it?
I was going to raise this. I was going to raise this. Yeah, like I can see why African Americans could be upset, you know, because it's like, why are you giving this? I'm all for it, but why are you giving these two main characters who are British these roles and these? You know what I mean? Why? Like, there's so many African American actors and actresses. Why do you go for the British, black British?
Because they're the best characters. They're the best characters.
British, mate.
As in.
But can you understand why they'll be upset that the black Americans?
Of course, 100%.
Do you know what I mean?
I get it, but like it is what it is. I just think whoever it's the best person on the day, innit?
Listen, Brits have been good actors from. It's so deep that, like, just even growing up as a child, like the amount of actors that I thought were American that are just British, like Daniel Day-Lewis and all that. I'm like, no way, man. Do you know what I mean?
And sorry, she did also move to America when she was 8. So do you know what I mean? She's
okay.
Yeah, I know.
But she's from your ends, Rich. She's from Forest Gate.
Seriously?
Yeah, she's Gate, man.
I'm going to follow her.
87 though. She was born 87, so she's a youth.
And you was born like
not you. 87 not you. What are you talking about?
Come on, bruv.
Compared to Richard.
Come on, bruv. They'll get tampered all day, bruv. Come on, man.
No.
You can't use those.
What's wrong with you, bro? We're trying to arrange a nice, innocent chat. What the hell, man?
That's so temperate. Anyway, but no, she's a good actor. What do you think about her acting though? She's good.
She's really good. She's really good.
Yeah, she was good.
I haven't seen before anything. To be honest.
Do you know she's in the game as well?
The game? Oh, who's she in the game?
I can't remember who she was, but she was in the game.
Oh no, I don't remember in the game.
Remember the game?
Instantly think of the rapper.
Yeah, no, the game is a program that makes us think of Barbados. It was a series that was on BT, but it was something that we watched in Barbados like every day. Like we didn't go out because we was watching the game. All right, cool. But yes, that's on Prime Video. But yeah, like I said, go and check it out.